Rendlesham Forest incident was a series of reported sightings of unexplained lights near Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk, England, in late December 1980, which became linked with UFO landings. The events occurred just outside RAF Woodbridge, which was used at the time by the United States Air Force, USAF. USAF personnel, including Deputy Base Commander Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt, claimed to see things they described as a UFO. The occurrence is the most famous of UFO events to have happened in the United Kingdom and is among the best-known reported UFO events worldwide. It has been compared to the Roswell UFO incident in the United States and is sometimes called Britain's Roswell. The UK Ministry of Defense has stated that the event posed no threat to national security and therefore it was never investigated as a security matter. Skeptics have explained the sightings as a misinterpretation of a series of nocturnal lights, a fireball, the Orford Ness Lighthouse, and bright stars. Let's now talk about what happened. Around 3 o'clock on the 26th of December 1980, reported as the 27th of December by Halt in his memo to the UK Ministry of Defense, a security patrol near the east gate of RAF Woodbridge saw lights apparently descending into nearby Rendlesham Forest. These lights have been attributed by astronomers to a piece of natural debris seen burning up as a fireball meteor over southern England at that time. Servicemen initially thought it was a downed aircraft. According to Halt's memo, upon entering the forest to investigate, they witnessed a glowing object that was metallic in appearance with colored lights. As they attempted to approach the object, it appeared to move through the trees and the animals on a nearby farm went into a frenzy. One of the servicemen, Sergeant Jim Peniston, later claimed to have encountered a craft of unknown origin while in the forest, although there was no publicized mention of this at the time, and there is no corroboration from other witnesses. Shortly after 4 o'clock, local police were called to the scene, but reported that the only lights they could see were those from the Orford Ness Lighthouse, some miles away on the coast. After daybreak on the morning of the 26th of December, servicemen returned to a small clearing near the eastern edge of the forest and found 3 small impressions on the ground in a triangular pattern, as well as burn marks and broken branches on nearby trees. At 10:30, the local police were called out again, this time to see the impressions, which they thought could have been made by an animal. Georgina Bruni, in her book You Can't Tell the People, published a photograph of the supposed landing site taken on the morning after the first sighting, December 28th. The deputy base commander, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt, visited the site with several servicemen in the early hours of the 28th of December, 1980, reported as the 29th of December by Halt. They took radiation readings in the triangle of depressions and in the surrounding area using an ANPDR-27, a standard U.S. military radiation survey meter. Although they recorded 0.07 milliroentgens per hour, in other regions they detected 0.03 to 0.04 milliroentgens per hour around the background level. Furthermore, they detected a similar small burst over half a mile away from the landing site. Halt recorded the events on a microcassette recorder. It was during this investigation that a flashing light was seen across the field to the east, almost in line with a farmhouse, as the witnesses had seen on the first night. The Orford Ness Lighthouse is visible further to the east in the same line of sight. Later, according to Halt's memo, 3 star-like lights were seen in the sky, 2 to the north and 1 to the south, about 10 degrees above the horizon. Halt said that the brightest of these hovered for 2 to 3 hours and seemed to beam down a stream of light from time to time. Astronomers have explained these star-like lights as bright stars. Thanks for watching, and if you have any of your own sightings, email us, which is in the description below, and we may make a video on your experience. Don't forget to like, share, and slap that subscribe button to get the latest UFO sightings.